YouTube. I know y'all remember that dance. Go get my water real quick, bro. I try to do the little cat jump. I'm messing up. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I did it right. Shit, that y'all might be did it. I don't know. But yeah, man, here we go, man. My jump going down today. And I ain't got beat up neither, bro. I don't know what my inner voice was talking about on the other video. Sometimes my inner voice be tripping because it just be popping up on my video and I don't even be remember editing it like that, you know? So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But, yeah. That's how life goes, like Lil Uzi Vert said, you know? But this video right here about, you know what I'm saying, don't be scared, bro. I don't know what came to me today, but I don't know who needed to hear it, but don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared of your potential, no matter what it is. Right, if it is making music like I do, right, if it is sports, you know, right, if it is creating content, you know, go ahead and go for it. Definitely if it's that. Like, if you already got that drive to go ahead and get on this camera and turn that camera on, and you still making excuses because you want to be lazy when you see a chance to create an excuse, you know, that would create procrastination, you know what I'm saying, behind the door, you know what I'm saying, in your mind of your own subconscious, and then you'll start believing in that and living in that, and then you'll just be that person that just be sitting around all day, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be lost in your thoughts, and you just never know when the right time gonna be because you waiting on this, or you waiting on that, or you waiting on you to get the clothes that you need, or you waiting on the right equipment, or you waiting on, you know what I'm saying, just waiting on stuff. You just happy when you see a way to make an excuse, you know. So, like, don't do that to yourself, bro, because I've been in that boat, and that's not a comfortable route to take, you know. That's a very, very depressing and low mental state, and no self-confidence and that mindset, you know, and you'll just be, it just will be not good, bro. You'll just be all the ways down and out, and don't know how to articulate nothing. You won't know how to create. You'll just get on the camera, and sometimes you might let whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, get to you so much that it scares you from it. So that's why I'm telling you not to be scared. You know, it's not worth it. Like, fear don't matter. Fear don't exist. You know, that's the title of this video, Fear Don't Exist. Only if you make it exist, you know, it's all in this, all in your mind. So you gotta break that, you gotta decode that, you gotta get out of that. Like, fear is nothing but what you see and what you analyze throughout life, and you let it torment your mind, and it creates some type of it's like a genjutsu, bro. Like, if you watch Naruto, and you know how they put you in the genjutsu, they create their own reality through your mind, you know what I'm saying? And then then you stuck in that. And it's like, it could be anything. It could be you in repetition of dying, or you getting chased by your biggest fears, you know, whatever the case may be, because they don't put you in that illusion, in that veil of your being like, you know what I'm saying, very little, you know, and small. They put you in that category, and now you don't know how to step out of it, or you don't know how to grow from it, or you don't know how to even build your confidence up, you know, because you feel lost, or you feel stuck, or you don't know what direction to turn when it comes to making your decisions and the way that you want to see yourself in life, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't been taught different ways, and you've been told that you should be this way, and really you should be this way, you know? And it could be down to the simplest form of it. So you gotta really think about it like that too. Yeah, but this video is pretty much about, just not being scared, bro, and just knowing that fear do not exist. Like me, for example, as a content creator, like I don't even try to create excuses no more, because I was gonna post today, but I just switch it up a little bit. You see, I'm posting in the night scenery, at the moonlight, you know what I'm saying, at the crescent moon. Boy, I hear no weird noise out the window, but there's a sun right out there, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't even mind my business, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, fear don't exist, bro. But I ain't got no time, though. But I ain't got no time for nothing out there, but you know what I'm saying? So the woman off of that new Resident Evil Rec Room, you know, that lady that be like singing and or something like that, they singing on. Like, nah, she better not start screaming. You know, I think they give you the bubble guts in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because when she scream, the person you playing there start holding their stomach. You know, so I think they get the bubble guts. And I don't know. I done tried to run to the bathroom with her, you know, but cause you play as a female named Grace and then you play as Leon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play Resident Evil, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, this video ain't even about that. I done jumped a whole nother subject. I done jumped the gun on another thing, talking about a game. But yeah, man, don't be scared, bro. Just go for it. And like what I was trying to get at too is that like I be having issues with my storage. I be having issues with pretty much the thing be my storage, and I have to pay for different editing tools. You know, not editing tools, but the package that you get when you use CapCut. You know, you got the different packages, so you got to keep up the payments on them. Because especially if you want to use your premium tools, you know, you want to use everything that more premium, on the premium side of it, that's more creative, you know, that sound better, or that a good effect that could be in that area of the video, you know. And even if you don't got that, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. Just work with what you got, you know. That's what I learned to do. And it's still a good bit of standard tools that you can use that's on the, you know. So like, stop making excuses, bro. It's not that deep, and it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to achieve. All it does is just take action. But it does take some persistency of building yourself mentally and spiritually, because you do have to read, you do have to write, you do have to do your research on stuff. You do have to know how to follow your discernment on the information that you gather. You know, you don't want to just come to the internet and talk about stuff and you really not too knowledgeable in it, or in that category, you know. And not saying that I'm coming to the internet and I'm already mastering that. I'm still learning, just like we all in this together, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't matter how long I've been on YouTube, you know, even though I done been on YouTube over 2 years, you know, it's some people that done been on YouTube a few months and they know way more than me, and they already done got their channel bigger than mine, you know. So it all the plays on that type of, you know, cause and effect and a domino effect, you know. So it depends on the way that you put it or how your path presents itself, you know. So just walk, man, like Monkey D. Luffy say, man, walk like a king, you know what I'm saying? Or walk like you don't care who the king is, bro. Like, shout out to Monkey D. Luffy, man, you know. That my dog right there, you know. And I ain't know that man's birthday was in May.
Box that bitch!
But man, birthday May 5th, 2 days before mine. Like that's crazy right there. But that's why I like connect with that anime so much, you know. I bet people gonna do me bad in the comments. He like, that nigga talking about he connecting with a cartoon, bro. That nigga weird. No, it ain't, bro. You weird, bud. He talking about you might need to watch cartoons. You know what I'm saying? You overseers. I bet they be always been on overly serious niggas. If niggas be eating dry cereal.
Oh!
always go to work with a mug on their face, you know what I'm saying? And get dry serious, you know. And we always got something to say in the comments. And be one of the same ones that ain't gonna pick up the camera and ain't gonna do it themselves, and they know they got the potential to do. See, man, I know you watching. I know you were doing, bro. Hey, I came with some ideas too, bro. Like I said, my skits are still coming, so y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna say that as much as I can in every video that I can. So until I post it, you know what I'm saying, until y'all tired of hearing me say it, my skits will be coming soon. And plus, I got some pranks I'm gonna do too, that public pranks I'm gonna think about doing. So they coming up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak too much on it right now. You know, I'm gonna just come out and I'm gonna just present it. Because if I speak on it, it always on ears out there, they're gonna be like, bro, let me go ahead and grab my notes and go ahead and steal, boy. I'm gonna steal his idea real quick. And no, you ain't about to do that to me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all my ideas stay right where they at, you know what I'm saying? Till they ready to be seen, you know what I'm saying? Till they ready to be seen when I come out with it, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna be mad, they gonna be like, but god damn, I ain't thought of that. I was mad, they gonna be right there in their face. But that's how it be though, bro, you know. So you can step in that type of mind in your own, of yourself too. Like everybody think, just because I say nobody can't be me, ain't nobody can be you neither. So people need to really let that get in their head and let that marinate, you know what I'm saying? And really become that and let it program itself and into your system, into your electrifying being, you know what I'm saying? And you just become that, nothing but that, and that's all you live by, you know what I'm saying? On that passion that you sit, you know, because that's what I'm doing. That's all I do every day. I just get up, I get my mind together, get my mental together, get my spirit together. Not saying that I'm perfect. I don't meditate every morning or pray every morning or however you want to put it in your aspect of worshiping or not worshiping necessarily, but praising and calling in grace and gratitude and peace into yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or however you choose to, you know what I'm saying, practice your spiritual practices, you know what I mean? So I ain't even about to dig in all in that, but you know exactly what I mean, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's exactly what it is, you know. That's all it is to it. You gotta just stay focused, you know, and know what you want. And like I say, I get up every morning and I say like it's not perfect, but I do make sure to take care of myself like I supposed to, you know, get my skin routine going, brush my teeth, you know, shower, you know, shower throughout my day, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get myself together for throughout my morning, I mean. Once I get myself together, then I ain't gonna lie, I do a lot of researching and reading, you know, and I do be on my phone a lot because it just be, you know, it just be something that I do. But I do make sure that I do stuff like around the house too to keep myself occupied, not just being on my phone and stuff like that, you know, cleaning, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't cleaning, I'm reading. If I ain't reading, what else I do? I love working out. I gotta get back consistent though, cause I know I do be off and on, but I done got more consistent than I used to be. So that's like showing me right there in myself the change in my progress. So yeah, man, and eat more healthy, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot more stuff, like my appetite changes. There's a lot more stuff that I used to be able to eat easily, but now it just doesn't go down the same. It tastes weird, you know. So like, tell me in the comments if y'all been experiencing that too, you know what I'm saying, lately. Like, I know a lot of people saying lately that it's a shift going on, but I don't really look at it as, you know what I'm saying, a shift, you know what I'm saying. I look at it as, yeah, I'm still the same me, but I just transform, I guess, you know, or like sort of like transform, ascend it through mental, spiritual aspect. I don't know, bro. I guess so. Like, but I'm not saying that in like a negative sense. Like, I don't care or trying to make it seem like it's pointless on what's going on or what everybody's saying about the shifting. No, I'm just saying I'm just very simple, bro. I'm not one of the people out here. I'm not very. I know I look into numerology and astrology and stuff like that, but I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? Like overthink it. You know. I'm real simple because I got my own type of way that I overthink on things. More of my overthinking kick in with my creativity. You know, like with creating a skit or doing content, creating an idea for a video or doing music. Yeah, so. And then you gotta be like overthinker for music because how you gonna make the metaphors and the different types of little different cadences, you switch it up, you know, different flows and different ways, different word plays you use, you know, so it all comes with being a genuine artist, you know, an authentic artist, you know, so you gotta like really take all that in consideration and realize that and when you creating before you present it, and don't overthink it to the point where. Now, I'm not saying overthinking like you thinking that your music is not good and you trash and you thinking that you listen to people because they listen to you and they be like, bro, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like your genre, bro. You gotta accept that and be cool with that and just keep it pushing and still create. You know, don't let that genre beat you up because that when you're gonna be letting your passion down. And then when you let your passion down, you let yourself down, then you just not wasted your whole life away because now maybe you done went down the wrong path or you done got older and just been talking the whole time, you know, and that's that's torture right there. I can't be one of them people, bro, that get old and still talking about my dreams. Oh no. That gotta be miserable right there, bro. That is my biggest fear right there. Getting old and still talking about my dreams. Bro, y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Right? Hey, that's a gem right there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody better catch it. That bitch dropping fast. So that's a gem. So yeah, bro. That's all I really gotta say. I'm gonna do my thumbnail. I'm gonna put my serious face. I got a little stuff right there. Let me make sure I was gonna. Alright, cool. But yeah. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm surprised my storage messing with me today, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do this more often. So I might be posting more at night. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. Nobody knew. Out of the blue. Oh yeah, I thought I forgot. Oh! Yeah, them other days I ain't even getting y'all the other videos, but y'all gonna get it this one. Zop. Yeah, I'm out, bro. The black moon, I saw the sign too soon.